Hey, yo, yo. Whoa, what's up? What do you want?
Say the boss sent me to get you.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Is that hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
You got toilet paper too?
Back? No, but I got it's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. I got this. I got this. That's all I got, man. I'm sorry. That's all I got.
I don't know, man.
That's all I got. Chill out, man. What the heck is that?
I'll let you off the hook this time.
Chill out, man. Chill out. Chill out. What the heck is that? Is it... I'm just here to quote a yard, man. I'm just here to quote a yard, dude.
Don't tell the boss. I'll let you go. But don't try to track me. All right? Go.
What the heck? Gotta get the heck out of here. What's up, ninjas? What is going on this beautiful Pump Monday? And I'm freaking pumped. Are you pumped? You better be pumped. You had all weekend to sit on Granny's couch. Ain't not got no time. Ain't not got no time. You know what I mean. It's Pump Monday. You better be pumped. You got a whole long week ahead of you. Remember, how your week turns out is how you set the standard in the beginning of the week. So if you have a good Pump Monday, you're probably going to have a good Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? Anyway, we're just here at the small little granny yard. You guys have seen probably this one before. Some of you may have not. It takes me about 20-25 minutes front and back with a little trim and a little blow off. You know, nothing to it. So, I hope everyone's had a good weekend, and I hope all you guys are having a good day. But the Spartan mower. So we're going to do a final review of it today. I'm going to go walk around eventually at some point when I get a chance. I got to kind of keep moving. And still give you a little bit of some of my cons that I have discovered and found and whatnot, and then of course kind of refresh some of the pros and conclude it. And also I will tell you how much you can get this type of a mower, how much it'll cost you to get something like this. So what I was going to tell you earlier, like in the beginning of the video, the very first video when I introduced it, was the major factor of a mower like Spartan, for example, is you're going to get the comfort, you're going to get the quality cut. It's a good quality cut. And like I said, if I was to compare it, I would have compared it to a Hustler or a Wright. And the biggest difference to me is the cha-ching price. The biggest difference is the price. So you're getting a commercial quality mower for a lot cheaper than some of these other name brands. And why is that? Banik, why is that Banik? Don't give me that Banik. I'm about to tell you, calm down. The reason that is because it's a new company. It's a new brand. They're trying to establish for themselves, and they're providing quality equipment for a low price. And I'm sure they have their little tricks in how they're able to do that, because that's something I'm like, wow, I can't believe they can provide such a good mower and a quality mower for a reasonable price. And that's because they're new. I'm sure they have their other ways, but they're also trying to get their market into this industry. And I say this mower could go for anybody, whether you've been in business 10, 20, 30 years or you're just starting out. It's a great mower, and I wouldn't mind running all of them if now that I found out that my dealer's carrying them. You never know, but I still say Spartan needs to, look, ninjas, look, I'm a stand-up guy, okay? Ooh, I like that. I am a stand-up guy, and I like to stand. Okay, I like the visibility. I just like, ever since I transitioned from a sit down to a stand on, I don't know, it's never been the same for me anymore. So I love the sit downs, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm gonna just say it again, sit downs will always have their place in this industry, but once you go to a stand on, it's really hard to go back to a sit down. I wouldn't mind, like I said, running them. I think they have a quality of cut that's awesome, clean cut. And comfort is out of this world. But Spartan, if you're watching this, you make a stand-on mower, oh, Lord have mercy. So you're wondering, why are these other name brands so expensive? Well, why is Gucci so expensive, and so why is Prada and Versace, and you can go to a regular, Walmart store and get an off-brand sunglasses for 20 bucks. It's the name brand. It's all it is. A certain company, when they feel like that they have established themselves, they've got a pretty good place in the industry, they feel like they can upcharge a little more. Look, and there's nothing wrong with it. I get it. It's the same thing us lawn care guys in business. Remember, I've been preaching to you ninjas, don't undercut yourself. If you've been in business 10, 15, 20 years and you're still cutting your yards for the same price that you did when you first started, you're doing it wrong, ninjas. You're doing it wrong. There's a reason you slowly raise your prices, because you have developed a reputation with your customers. They know you're good for it. They know you'll show up. They know you'll communicate. They also know you'll do a good job. Same thing. Some of these name brands, they've been around longer. They make good mowers. And so they feel like they have a little bigger of a cut in the industry, or a bite, I should say, and they want to charge a little more. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just telling you that's what it is. But anyway, enough of that. I gotta get going. I just finished lunch actually, and finishing my last cookie. But by the way, this cookie was made by Little Ninja. I know I keep wanting to say Baby Ninja, but he's not a baby anymore. He's a little ninja. That's my little ninja. I love that kid. Anyway, he made these just for Daddy. And you see these little cuts in them? He did that. I love them. Peanut butter. The best way to describe a Spartan cut would be by one word, simple, and that is clean. It just leaves a clean cut. Now, most of my yards, ninjas, are not your healthy. I have a few, but they're just not. Most of my clients are not about that. Like I said, I have a few, but majority of them are just cut my freaking yard. I don't want to do it, or I can't do it, or I don't have the time. Just cut my freaking yard. And I don't mind. No yard left behind. I don't judge. I just cut them all. But the Spartan really does a good job. It just leaves a clean cut. It stripes the yards that you can't stripe, and the yards that you can't stripe, it's just a clean cut. So I'm really surprised and impressed, because I've heard all kinds of things in the past, and now that I have it hands-on, it's not what people are saying, and there are good things that are being said about it, but it's just a clean cut. So I like it. I like it a lot. I've got a few more, and then we're gonna kind of go over everything and some cons and pros, because there are a few things that I really don't care for, but other than that, let's see if we can record another one for you. But if not, no, we're gonna get one more for you. Let's go. Woo! If it ain't a pump Monday, it ain't a pump Monday. What's up, ninjas? Just pulled up at this little granny yard right here. This is the one I'm gonna go ahead and record and knock it out with the Spartan for you. But I just got some good news. Just landed another spraying monthly charge on credit card on file, or card on file, year-round, ninjas. Oh my goodness, all kinds of good things are happening, and the season just started, ninjas. Season just started. Yeah. Woo! If that doesn't get you pumped, I don't know what does. And look, ninjas, I've already told you. Are you listening? Are you listening? I've already told you. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. You can make money on services that you can outsource. It's the best thing. It's the best decision I've made, I think, starting 2020. Let me go ahead and just show you quickly the before. So here's the before. Pretty tall. Not too crazy, but it is a bi-weekly, and it's definitely needed. And then enjoy the show, and then I'll show you the after. Spartan, what is your mission? Mow, mow, mow. Finished product. Not bad for a big mower on a small little granny yard. Nice little stripes too. Told you, ninjas. Dust. Told you. I've had it now for about a week, and there are many things that I like about it and a few things that I don't really care for and don't like. First and foremost, I love the color. Some people will say I don't like the gray colors. Some people will say I like a lighter color. I like it. One of the reasons I like it, it matches with Tiny. And as you can see, I stopped at the church. Church's looking good, but I wanted to stop here because that way there's no noise and stuff like that. Okay, so I like the color. This flap right here, I like it because it's that harder rubber type flap, so you can actually, it's very bendable. Bendable, is that even a word? I don't know, doesn't matter. The seat comfort, as we've already talked about, one of the most comfortable mowers that I've ever used. The engine, plenty of power. Now this is not the biggest engine I believe that they have or they make, so they do have, this is the 28 horsepower Vanguard, and it is a carbureted engine. They do have, I believe, the 37 horsepower EFIs. Tires, they hold really well. They're nice, easy to turn. They don't leave any kind of, I mean, you still got to do your 3-point turns, don't get me wrong, but they're very unlike the Fairy, which I got those tires on the Fairy Tail over there because of the hills, but you really have to be extra careful with those. It's a keypad, so there's no key. It's just a push of a button start. But this is a lifetime warranty, ninjas. So if at any point in time, as long as you own the machine, this whole thing goes bad or something goes bad, they'll actually replace the whole thing for you. So I like that. That's kind of that reassurance for the operator, like, hey, yes, this is kind of like a little fancy thing, but we all know the fancier that some things are, the more likely things are going to tear apart down the road. So having a lifetime warranty on that is a plus. I do like this. I haven't really had the chance to use it, but you basically just plug it in right here, and you can plug your phone in and keep it charged, whatever. PTO switch, your own code. You can make your own code when you buy one of these. And this is the light, and then this is the push start button for on and off. Throttle, of course, and then here's the choke because it is carbureted. Now, what do I like about right here, right off the bat, where I'm sitting? One more time, I love the ease of adjusting the deck. So you press, turn the knob wherever you want it, let's say 2 inches right there, drops right there. And then as you're mowing, maybe you need to lift the deck a little bit, you're coming up on a root or something, you just push the bar right there, lift it, drop it right back, you're back where you were. Very easy, and I think Spartan did a great job coming up with that invention. And you can adjust your own weight, of course, right here, which I haven't even had a chance, nor did I need to really adjust it, but that's good. Here you have your fuel gauge, pretty cool, cup holder, and I like it that it's pretty deep right here for storage, whether you want to put your gloves in here or whatever, for storage. Fuel tank only on one side, not on this side. What do I not like about this mower? So what I don't like about this mower is the fact that it's not a stand-on. You guys already know that. And then right here, so as I've been using this now for about a week, I have noticed that we Ninjas have a tendency when we want to step off the mower, maybe we got to move something, maybe we forgot something, we want to just, right? And I have a tendency to unlock it. And if I have these in, it'll shut off the machine on me. So, not a huge deal, but I do kind of wish that maybe this was moved either all the way to the left or all the way to the right. And if you are like me, of course, I like to cross my legs. And when you do that, I have a tendency, of course, to want to do it in the middle. And with this being here, I can't. I got to either do it to this side or this side. Now, why do I like to cross my legs? Don't ask me. I just like it. It's comfort. You know what I mean? This is the way I rest my legs. Another thing, I don't know what it is with sit-down mowers, but all sit-down mowers, and I can comfortably tell you that this is all sit-down mowers, they have a problem with these brakes holding. This thing moves around like it's nothing. Okay, so it is moving around in my trailer and probably got a few scratches here and there. And you know, yes, you could probably tighten that, but you know what? I don't think that's just something that it's a Spartan problem. I think that's the industry problem, because when I had the scab turfies, I had so many times issues with my parking brake. It was constantly getting loose to the point where the dealership told me that I should just go ahead and start tightening it myself and not have to always come in for that problem. Well, I don't agree with that, but we're not going to go into that. I just think whatever it is that the sit-down mowers, whatever it is that's holding them when you park them, they need to be tighter and they need to not as easily come loose, because this thing gets moved around a lot. Now, plastic. I don't know how I feel about the plastic, and I know Spartan is not the only one that does this. I have noticed that Toro and Exmark are going into this direction as well. I don't know if Scabs or Hustlers are there yet. You know, yes, it's easier maybe to take it off. You just unscrew these, pop it out, but it's gonna get scratched up easy, but so is the metal. That's not really the issue. It's just my question on this is the longevity of it. Plastic, the heat, over time, will it crack? Things of that nature. The wheels are fine. These are extras, so you don't have to necessarily get one with these, but these are extras. And a lot of people were questioning if, because of the shocks right here, is there a chance that it might actually hit a good bump and maybe scarf up the yard? No, not at all. It's not such strong shocks that it would actually change the height of the deck or move it. It's basically, I think, for two things: looks, and then also just a little extra on the operator for comfort. So that's not a big deal, but I do believe that's extra. So that's not something I don't think that comes standard, but I could be wrong at that. These are awesome. First I was like, you know, how much is this really going to be effective, so to say? Is it really going to help? But yes, it is. When you don't have these, your hands are just hanging there. When you have these, you can actually rest your hand on this. So yes, this is very good. 1 week that I've had this mower, is there more likes than dislikes? Yes, there is. I like the unit. I love the color. The engine is great. I would prefer the stronger engine, the biggest there is, the 37 EFI. I love the adjusting of the deck. I love the ease of starting the mower, no key involved. And again, lifetime warranty on that. I love the LED light in the front, pretty bright. Came handy, very, very handy just the other night when we were here, me and Jazzy, taking care of the church. And the comfort, the biggest thing I mentioned a little bit earlier, is the price, ninjas. So this thing is an amazing price. You're probably looking about $9,000-$10,000, give or take, depending on the state tax where you are, if they're on sale or not. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. You're going to get a good quality cut, especially if you have yards to stripe, and if you don't, it's going to leave a good clean cut. Price, you can't beat this price for what it is. You just can't. And I don't know much about Spartans. I've said that even when I first got it. I don't know much about them. You know, they are a fairly new company when it comes into the mower department, mowers. So, you know, they haven't been making mowers too long. But I think whether you are an individual that's been in business for many years, you want to have another great unit, but you don't want to maybe pay $12,000, $13,000, or somebody who's just starting out and you're at that point where you are ready to drop a couple $1,000s on a new mower, but you may not be comfortable to drop $12,000, $13,000. $8,000, $9,000 right here. And I think they got them even for a little bit cheaper. I don't know, you know, if you take off some of the extras, you can get a good mower for probably around $8,000, $9,000. As Spartan grows, I wouldn't be surprised for the price to change eventually, because like I said, the longer you're in business, the more you develop a reputation, prices are going to go up, and of course the cost of living and all that gets included. Speed on this thing is phenomenal. It is definitely faster than the Turfy that I had, and it is definitely faster than the Hustler X1s that I had, and the seat is comfortable from both of them. Now, I don't know if Hustlers changed their seats yet. I am only comparing it to the X1s that I had, and those were, I want to say, about 2011 or 2012, the year 2011 and 12. So the Hustlers might have upgraded their seats, I don't know. But, and maybe the Scabs did too. But as of right now, this seat is the most comfortable seat that I've ever had, that I've used. Grease fittings. So you get ninjas know how I feel about the grease fittings, right? No spindle grease fittings. Yay! None. Zip. So there is a couple of grease fittings. Probably, I think from what I understood, the part where you drop the deck, maybe there's a few others underneath somewhere, but the grease fittings on the spindles are 0, which is great. So you don't have to worry about greasing the spindles, and if you don't grease them properly or enough, as some would say, you can burn them out. And so that is something you don't have to worry about with this unit. So this is the SRT-XD 896 cc's. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow. You don't want to miss tomorrow's video. You know why? Why, Nick? Because we're gonna go ahead and put somebody on the spot. That's right, we're putting him on the spot, and he's not gonna know what hit him. Until tomorrow, ninjas. Pump Monday is a wrap. Thank you for watching. I hope it's helped you. If you have a dealer near you, I encourage you to go demo one. Check them out, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.